seen war. Every human on that battlefield will die.
Welcome back to some awesome fall riding, Born Free Bikers. We're on 2 wheels and a full tank of gas today as we head through parts of southwestern Maine, communities of South Berwick, North Berwick, all the way up to Springvale, where we'll visit an orchard by the name of McDougal Orchard. They've been around for quite a few years now. They make their own apple cider donuts, so we're going to go see what they're like. I believe that their cider mill that makes them is called Captain Jack's. So, enjoy some of this fall scenery that Maine has to offer. It's a little past peak, but it's still gorgeous around here. As we make our way to McDougal's to continue the Apple Cider Donut War. Little kid. Wow, that thing's been on there for a while.
No, I need one of these at my house.
McDougal Orchards. Let's go see how these donuts are.
How you doing?
Good morning. Any donuts left?
That's what I have left.
Are they from today? I do a little
Yes.
YouTube thing, so I'm rating Apple Cider Donuts. So
Yeah.
you get to represent the state of Maine. You guys make them yourself,
The
right?
one's open today.
Right.
Yeah.
And you
They're
make
made-
them.
They're made in the donut shack next door.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is where they actually make the donuts. Captain Jack's Donut Shack, right next to the barn.
Yeah, they've been open. And
Awesome.
The last day was Saturday.
Great. I'll take one of those bags from you.
Sure, you can
You don't-
take them. This is my great-grandfather, George Hansen,
Mm-hmm.
and my great-great-grandfather, Benjamin Hansen. And there were 2 generations before him, 2
Wow.
Joshuas.
Going back to when, do you know?
Well, 1779 was when the land was purchased for taxes. 52 pounds, 10 shillings.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. It was close to 400 acres at the time.
And what is it now?
We were at 360.
Oh, you're still not that bad, though.
346, I guess. 346. Exercise for sure.
What a beautiful barn. My in-laws' barn used to be like this before it got torn down.
Gotta have a business in it, or you can't afford to keep them.
Right.
Just money pits. Our cows, this side was cows. You can see they've the upright.
What a wonderful old structure.
The cooler that we have out here was the milking parlor. It's quite ahead of its time when they built it.
Well, hopefully size doesn't matter. Hopefully size doesn't matter. These are tiny. But Aaron's going to rate one, and so is Leonard. But first, let's step back into that time machine and see what the Aussie thinks of this particular donut. All right, Born Free Bikers, here we are, back with the Aussie that's rating the current donut wars in New England. Welcome back, Tim. Thanks for helping out. And we have another special guest star here today, my youngest son, Austin. You can smile, son. It's okay.
You just can't see it underneath my mustache.
He's agreed to actually rate this donut from McDougall's Orchards in Maine, Springvale, Maine. So you guys can tell me what your opinion of it. So we do the rating here 1 through 10. So be honest with it. Go ahead and dig one out. I'm interested to know what your first impressions are because they're considerably
They're a lot,
lesser in size, right?
a lot smaller. The mini versions.
And like Texas, everything in Australia is bigger, right?
Potentially. More dangerous.
More, everything wants to kill you.
Yeah, snakes, spiders,
Yeah.
emus.
Emus? What is an emu? Awesome. What's an emu?
I don't know exactly how to describe it, but like, yeah, basically an ostrich, right? A
Yeah.
big,
Didn't they have some kind
flightless
of?
bird.
Doesn't the emus have a specific history in Australia, Tim?
They're on our native. They're native. They are on our coat of arms. So very important.
They are?
Yeah.
So why'd you guys try to eradicate
them and a kangaroo?
Because it was specifically Western Australia, right?
Yeah, it was. So I had never heard of the Great Emu War until Austin informed me.
They didn't teach you that in school?
No,
Oh, really?
It was missed out of the syllabus.
And you would think that given your family's background, it would be of interest to you because it was all about the farming, right?
Yeah, and it wasn't too far. Like from where I grew up, it was probably 2.5 hours away drive.
Really?
Yeah, so that was the bit that shocked me the most.
See, and you didn't know anything about it until
Nah.
an American from New Hampshire.
Yes.
So how did you know anything about it, Austin?
I don't remember how I found it. Something to do, like honestly, something to do with machine gun tactics. And I was looking at it because I was back in the army, and then it just came up with something about Australians trying to kill birds with machine guns out in the.
But it wasn't just Australians; it was Australian Army, right?
Yeah, Australian machine gun platoon from the Australian Army.
So who won that fight?
The birds.
Did they shoot back?
Well, you might think so with the turnout that they had.
Just that their tactics were better?
The birds, yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's start with Tim. What do you think first?
Size is a lot smaller. Less sugar on the outside.
Yeah.
It's quite soft.
It is, yeah.
I quite like the less sugar. I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10.
That sounds fair.
Yeah. I didn't have the other one, so I have no basis. But I mean, it looks good. I'd eat it.
Based on your past experiences with apple cider donuts, you had a lot of good ones around here.
Yeah.
From 1 to 10, what do you think?
Well, it's nice because it's not like too airy and it's not too dense. But I don't know if I would have it with coffee because it's a little bit too fluffy.
Mm-hmm.
But it's pretty good. I mean, yeah, I'm more inclined to say closer to 7, maybe like a 6, 8.
Wow, nice. So the key question is, just like when if you're rating a product, would you go out of your way to buy this product again?
No.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably. I'm not very picky, so.
Well, there you have it, Born Free Bikers. I did not give a rating on this because I'm letting other people do that, but they pretty much reflect my thoughts on it as well. So we'll see you next week when Massachusetts faces off with
Connecticut and Rhode Island.
Yes, Connecticut and Rhode Island.
I'm glad you knew that because I didn't know.
Out. Let's see what Lenny thinks.
Not crispy,
Yeah.
kind of soggy.
Break it apart before you do it, though. Just see how it flakes.
Smells very good.
Nice.
Like powdered sugar on the outside. Is airy. Might be soft because it was sitting in that plastic bag.
Yeah. They were made this morning, I think.
That's what she said.
I don't like that. You're like,
What's that?
Wait, I'll get to you in a minute.
Well, it's kind of doughy.
Is it?
Yeah. Compared to last week when we did Butternut Farm up on Meadowborough Road in Farmington.
Yep.
This doesn't come anywhere near it.
So on a scale of 1 to 10?
I was thinking that one up in Farmington was up there, like a 9. This would probably be about a 7.
7?
Aha!
Yeah.
Sounds like a fair rating.
Yeah.
What about you, young lady?
Well, I think it needs more powdered sugar.
Okay.
Or cinnamon sugar on the outside.
See, I kind of
Like
prefer it
the
that way. I like it without.
It's very small. I agree, it's really doughy.
Yeah. You like the crunch.
I like the crunch.
Yeah.
I like them hot and fresh.
Yeah.
They're fresh, but I got like a 4.5.
That's where you're wrong, Yankee Doodle.
4.5. Wow.
She's a commentator of donuts. I guess.
Yeah, I guess. Well, there you have it. Okay, so the state of Maine is in the books. Now they're going to go head-to-head with the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. I originally was going to pick a donut out of Trader Joe's when I found out that a Western Massachusetts farm was supplying them with their donuts. But my local Trader Joe's didn't have any apple cider donuts. So we're going to hop on this work of art, my scoot here, and head out to Amesbury, Mass, to a place called Cider Hill Farm. And they will represent the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Okay, Born Free Bikers, we're going to make this a short and sweet ride. Get right to that apple cider donut tasting at the Apple Cider Hill Farm in Amesbury, Massachusetts. But I wanted to have a couple musings with you. The channel hasn't been growing as quickly as I wanted it to subscriber-wise. Sometimes the YouTube algorithm really seems to mess with my videos. I don't think that's intentional. Maybe I'm just not doing something right, but I can't help but thinking that maybe part of the fault is in my channel name. Born Free Biker 113 or Born Free Biker 113. I love the name. It has a specific meaning for me, but I'm seriously thinking of changing the name. So I wanted your opinion on what you think. The two names that I'm looking at, I'll put them up here. The first is 2 Wheels and a Tank Full, which will pretty aptly describe where I want the channel to go. Basically that we're hopping on a scoot, you can enjoy the scenery, and we're going to go wherever 2 wheels and a full tank of gas will take us. So that's my first thought. The second thought was, you know, I ride my bikes year-round in all types of weather. It doesn't really matter. So I thought maybe a good name would be the 4 Seasons Rider or 4 Seasons Motorcyclist. I kind of lean toward the 4 Seasons Motorcyclist. So I guess I'm asking you, Born Free Bikers, as we're going to arrive at the farm here really quickly, what's your opinion? If you were to choose one of those two names, what would it be? And what kind of videos would you like? I love doing these apple cider videos, but they don't seem to be very popular. So I probably won't be doing any more after my Aussie rates the best New England cider donut in New England. So please comment below. Let me know. Give me a shout out. Let me know that you're paying attention so I can put this channel in the direction that you, my subscribers, want it to go. Alright, well, I hope you're enjoying these fall sceneries that I've been bringing you. It's a beautiful, brisk day. A gorgeous day to be alive and a gorgeous day to ride. So stay safe, all you Born Free Bikers. Let's go enjoy a donut or two. Yep. Cider Hill Farm, guys. This time, I'm going to get Andy to rate this donut.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a shot.
Let's go check it out. What a beautiful shot.
She'll pick you up in her lap.
Yep. There you go, Alex. My kids would have loved this back in the day. Oh, smells amazing. Oh, those are still warm. Oh, look at that. They're not powdered either. Wonder if these are. Oh, man, I'm going to grab these. It's hard to find them not powdered. Do you want powdered? Yeah, this is not powdered. Okay, what do you get? Okay. Your choice, Andy, so.
What do we got?
We got powdered or not powdered?
Well, this is for you at home, right? I mean, you're taking these back?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to grab some for me to bring home.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Grab the powdered one then.
Yeah,
You can. I want you to taste whatever one you want to do. You said you wanted powdered.
There we go.
Let's take a look at that. Well, that looks like a cinnamon one, right? Or maybe it's sugar.
Not too sure.
What do you think?
It feels pretty good.
What's it smell like?
Yeah.
Apples?
Cider donut. Yeah, apple cider donut, man. You realize you had me fall off the wagon taking me down here to stuff a donut down me. It's been years.
Join the club. Eat the fat pill like the rest of us. Looks like it's got a nice texture to it. Scale of 1 to 10. What do you think? You can try another bite if you need to.
1 to 10?
1 to 10. 10 being the best.
I put it right up there at like an 8.
Wow.
Yep, 7.5, 8, something like that.
Really? How does it compare to your favorite apple cider donut in your area, up in the Lakes region?
Yeah, comparable, I think. I mean, pretty good.
What place do
I'm
you
not
usually
tasting
go
as
to
much
there?
cider in it. I'm tasting more of the sugar on this one.
Oh,
though.
are you?
So maybe a plain would have been better to try.
You want to try the plain?
Okay.
I'm going to try the plain because I've been dying, but they're hard to find. So an 8, that's your final.
I'm tasting more of the apple right now.
Are you?
Yeah. Anyway, it's freaking good.
Look at that. Finally, one with no sugar.
That's what you wanted?
Tim, we're going to find out whether you like that or not. Can't wait to try it. Didn't even break it apart.
You tasting the apples in it?
I can't really taste the apple. Could you?
Well, like I said, this one's got the sugar on it, so.
Well, Born Free Bikers, I can tell you, texture of it's awesome. It'd be great with coffee, but I'm not tasting a whole lot of apple flavor in it. But as a plain donut,
Taste it the second time. We're gonna take another bite. See if you
take another bite.
Yeah.
You're right. I got a little bit more.
A little bit more in the second bite, right?
Wow. Well, I give it 7.2. 7.2. It's a good donut overall, but don't taste a whole lot of apple. All right, let's go see what the Aussie thinks. All right, let's see how the Aussie thinks about this donut. And we have another special guest, my beautiful daughter, Victoria. She's going to taste them very reluctantly, just like her brother didn't want to get on camera. But they're both going to do the one bite test and tell us what they think about the Cider Hill Farm in Amesbury, Massachusetts. Now, Tim, that's got no sugar on it.
No sugar. I like the no sugar.
Uh-huh.
I like its texture, taste. I think an 8.5 for me.
I also like that it doesn't have sugar on the outside. It's more like my favorite ones.
Right.
I also like that it's got quite a lot of that apple smell to it. I appreciate that. The texture's pretty good too. It's a little denser than the other ones. I think 8.2 for me.
Wow. Now I want to ask you something specifically because I couldn't taste a whole lot of apple in this until I took 2 or 3 bites. It actually took two or three bites to actually taste the apple in it.
Okay.
Now I'm going to ask you to compare it to one of your favorites.
I knew you were going to do that.
And tell me how it compares to Demerit
Yeah,
Farm.
Demerit's better. And the reason why is personal preference. It's even a little bit denser, and Demerit has a little bit of like apple or like some in the outside it is crunch. So it's not sugary, but you bite into a Demerit one and it like crunches. That one's a 9.
Well, there you have it, guys. All right, so far we're still looking like
It was the New Hampshire one.
Yeah. Butternut
Farm.
Butternut Farm so far. All right, stay tuned.
G'day! Welcome to the land down under. I'm your tour guide, Bailey Bungie.
How'd you know it was us?
Recognized you by a monkey.